What's up, everyone? This is Kyle, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Last time we left off... Why am I over there? Last time I left off, we were, just finishing up the Bahamut raid. Oh, that's not a lot of people. Weird. Usually there's at least, like, double digits in front of me. This is the time I usually start, I think. I think it is. I could be wrong. But anyways, hey, Crow. How you doing? But last time we left off, we were doing the Bahamut raid. At least the second coil. We found out that the guy that was behind the whole thing turned out to be a dude and... I mean, not a dude, a chick. Pretending to be a dude, and that dude being her brother. I gotta turn this down a little bit in my head. It's not gonna affect it on OBS, but it will for me. Oh, I'm doing alright. I'm thinking I should have ate something, but I will manage. Just look at the little thing follow me. It's just funny looking. Alright, I know I need to go to North Thanalan. We'll go to Blue Fog. That was the last one that I remember. So yeah, turned out that the general? Commander? Some high-ranking military official in the 7th Legion of the Empire, who was responsible for bringing Dalamud down, wasn't actually the person who they said they were. They were impostoring their brother. And then she died, or didn't. She died, somehow got resurrected by Bahamut, tempered. We then fought and kicked her ass. She got untempered. And then Louis Swa threw a fucking lightning spear from Dark Souls right through her. I mean, to be fair, just killed her quicker because she was gonna die anyways. Alright, I need to go to... Where is this? Ah, way up here, okay. It's easier just to teleport to that one. Oh my god, wait, hold up. Hello! You spooked the shit out of me. I just saw a red name behind me. Welcome to the party. Oh my god, you can wave on it. That's cool. I think I'll just fly. I'm on my way. Gonna save the day. 'Cause we're the main character. Totally not getting carried. Alright, says... we're near 20, so we need 17 now? Okay, no, it's a little bit out here. Huh. There we go, 17, and now we need 20 over here. Don't even look at me. Oh, 20's the other way. Who the hell is she? Oh. God damn. Girl, why are you so difficult to find? Jesus, man. She was hiding from us. Alisaie's resolve. Coward. Alright.
Truly, it is wonderful to escape that stifling air and return to northern Thanalan again, it would appear. I must thank you, Velka. Were it not for your bravery, I strongly doubt that I would be standing here now. Ah, but you need not tarry on my account. The danger has passed. Pray, go on ahead of me.
No.
Pray, go on ahead and apprise Urianger of all that has occurred. I will join you anon. My thoughts are yet unruly, and I would rest here a while.
Alright, I wonder why they're standing here. Are they also, doing it? Back to Urianger. I have 59 of these left. Whoa, where'd they go? I wonder if that is an access point for a raid. Or they got teleported into something else. Like maybe Duty Finder? Speaking of which, I heard a rumor. Are they getting rid of Duty Finder in this game? Or am I mistaken? Because I could have sworn I heard they were getting... Well, not her, but I read somewhere they were getting rid of the Duty Finder. I'm like, what? Where art thou? Speaking of thine many accomplishments, Velka, you are the awesomest of awesomes. I never heard anything about them getting rid of it. Okay. Alright, anyways, The triumphant hero doth return. Thine eyes speak of the dread task completion. The second coil now lieth dormant. Yet I sense the tidings thou bearest are not altogether glad. Pray tell me, what ill hath thou cast the shadow which falleth now across thy brow? I saw a meme the other day of people saying, you know, I can understand Urianger now after playing this game. Is it a bad thing that I kind of understand him to begin with because I've played a lot of stuff that has people talk like this? An old foe and an old friend. So 'twas but the ethereal shadow of Master Louis Soir that Lady Alisaie beheld. An unnatural... Hey, what's up, Blitzo? How you doing? Haven't seen you in a minute. Although I've been having some weird times streaming early, streaming late, and just not at all sometimes. An unnatural conjuration, not congregation. An unnatural conjuration in thrall to the elder primal. That the theme should deign to choose him of all men, even in full knowledge of the shade's true nature, I would be hard-pressed to weather such a confrontation. Yet with agonies must young mistress have, Yet what agonies must the young mistress have endured? Such torment did she ne'er deserve. Mayhap 'twere better if the Lady Alisaie did absent herself from future forays unto the coils. Why do they make it questions when it's implied who it's going to be?
I have come.
Pip pip cheerio. Bottle of water. There we go.
I have come too far to surrender to grief, Urianger.
My lady.
I am resolved to defeat these fiends, and naught shall sway me from my path. Now, let us peer more deeply into the well of our discoveries.
Dude, I don't know why discoveries tripped me out there for a minute. It's like, it's the word discoveries, read it. No. I must make you look stupid, said my mouth. As you wish, my lady. By your leave, I would speak first of the coil's late guardian, Nael Van Darnus. Van Darnus was the legatus of the Garlean Empire, who strove to bring about Eorzea's final destruction, only to fall even as the sixth sun did set. If thou hast heard tales of the White Raven, then it is he of whom they speak. Aye, he, I say, for Nael was for certainly no maid. Yeah, everyone seems to have a sporadic schedule anymore. Except for the people that have their shit together. Or, don't have anything to do. The people that just lay about all day like, yep, I'm just gonna sit here. What day is it? I don't know, because I'm doing the same thing tomorrow like I did yesterday. The noble house of Van Darnus, as we discovered all too late, had long safeguarded the wisdom of ancient Allig. 'Twas thus that the legatus came to learn the true nature of Dalamud, and to seek to employ the Red Moon as a weapon against Eorzea. But the Crystal Tower, and the mechanisms required to command the satellite, yet lay hidden beneath the ground, compelling Nael to construct a far less suitable mechanism. And in his first faltering attempts to communicate with Dalamud, he did likely rouse the satellite's slumbering prisoner. Thenceforth did the White Raven's soul belong to Bahamut. A Flatiron stake. Huh. First I'm hearing about it. Steak's not really my thing. Like, I've had steaks that, they're good steaks. But there's only so much steak that I can eat. Where it's like, yep, I'm just eating a slab of meat. If this was put in something, though, you diced up this steak, put it in a sandwich, maybe some cheese. It would be delicious. But just the meat by itself, though, I'm like, nah. I could take it or leave it. For me, meat isn't a main dish. It is something that you add to things, like bacon. Bacon is not the main dish. It's something that you add to things.
He was fortunate indeed to acquire so powerful a thrall by chance. 'Tis little wonder he was so loath to part with him. Why let a simple thing like death deprive one of so useful a pawn?
Okay, so Nail was tempered back when they first contacted the moon. Tall person tells me it's a woman. Well, not woman. It was a woman that contacted it then.
Though we may accuse him of bungling Van Darnus's resurrection, I dare say Bahamut was as content to have a handmaiden as a manservant.
Disagree. Meat is the main dish. Things get added to it to make it even better. Only certain things for me, like a stack of ribs. That can be the main dish. But for me, it's just not steak. I don't know why. Maybe if the steak was slathered in something, like barbecue sauce, but I know that's considered like a social faux pas.
I only hope that the 2 thralls we encountered were to the extent of his flock.
Were the extent. Good Lord, Kyle, read. I'm trying to focus more on making sure the accent at least doesn't sound totally like crap.
Yet, I cannot help but dwell on Nail's words, those beloved children of whom he spoke. I assume at first that he referred to the moon's beastly guardians. But should Bahamut have enslaved other mortals, we must needs remove this source of worship. Otherwise, our efforts to disable the coil shall be for naught.
Forgive me my indelicacy, my lady. Thou art wise indeed to speak of expunging the primal thralls. But canst thou truly pursue a course which could cost thee thine own grandsire?
My heart and mind are as one on this matter. Grandfather's salvation can be won but by a single method, the destruction of Bahamut, and aught that might serve to sustain him.
Heresy, you mean? Ribs are great, though. Do you prefer them fall off the bone or a little bite? So I like fall off the bone. Well, what do you mean by a little bite? Where you actually gotta, like, bite into it and rip it off the bone? Because I like that. I like both. I like them fall off the bone, but I also like biting them off because it just, something about eating ribs, man. It brings out the primal in me where I'm over there hunched, fucking hunched over that shit like a fucking caveman. Like, rib good. Pass bread. You enjoying your food, Kyle? He's enjoying his food.
Belka, while Urianger and I endeavor to ascertain the existence of any further thralls, I suggest you grant yourself a moment's respite. Rest assured that I will contact you the moment I need of your
Inimitable? That's how I think it would be pronounced, but let's get a double check. Inimitable pronunciation.
Inimitable.
Inimitable. Inimit. Inimitable. Okay. What does that mean? Impossible to copy or imitate, because it is so uniquely extraordinary, special, or of such high quality. Oh. All right.
Your
Inimitable.
inimitable talents. That we have achieved so much I owe to you. I fear, however, that our trials have barely begun.
We're not doing trials, or we're doing raids. What are you talking about? Though time has dulled the pain of thy passing, I find that I am wounded afresh. What do you mean? Master Louisoix, what good shall come of this unending search for knowledge and truth? Long have I believed the pursuit of such treasures to be the duty of every true Charlian. Yet when each new revelation serveth only to heap further anguish upon those whom we would fain protect, we must truly reach for more. No, must we truly reach for more?
So, you have found your resolve, dear sister. Will you now find a cause for the secret, for the key that only you and I hold? Bottle of water. A bottle of water, given only familiar
Propensity.
given our familiar propensity for curiosity, you would do well to remember that keys may serve to seal doors as well as to unlock them, and Bahamut is a most unwelcome guest, to whom the door should never have been opened.
Where you at? You hiding here? Oh, you son of a bitch, where'd you go? Alright, hold up, we're typing shit. Let me go back and read. Oh, this is it. I sound like I'm having a stroke when I'm trying to read the dialogue out loud, but I'm also able to just you know what? I can relate. I had to take speech classes in elementary school, and look how bad I'm still at it. Like, I can't even sentence write sometimes. I get the point across, but I speak like Yoda sometimes, man. See, I understand what he's saying. I'm stuck. I speaketh the old... Well, it's not really even Old English. It's like Middle English. Shit, it's not even Middle English. It is what is considered modern English, but not how we understand modern English. We're like postmodern English. Oh my god, I can relate to that. Like, hold up, I'm trying to talk to you. Give me a moment. Words aren't wording. Huh? Yeah. There we go. I got a word out. I got a noise. There we go. Probably also doesn't help with the fact that I have wisdom teeth that have been growing since I've been a teenager, and I just never removed them. It definitely makes my mouth feel a lot smaller than it used to be. So I feel like I'm trying to talk through gauze sometimes. Fragments of truth. Oh, ooh, look! There's two. He's gonna join us as well. Good to know. Yeah, I have 3 growing. 1 I got removed. Only 1. That was a long, long time ago. I should probably get the other 3 removed when I get a chance. I'll be 87. I should have got those things removed. Yeah, but I can deal with it. It's only mild excruciating pain when they flare my my nasal cavities. Or when my nasal cavity gets inflared in general just from getting sick. I totally don't get massive headaches from it. Thankfully, I'm not a little bitch. And I just, you know, man through that shit. Like, yep, it hurts. Then pass me the ibuprofen. I'll be good in 30 minutes. Man is wont to cast light wheresoever secrets lie hid in darkness. Though that which he illuminateth seldom, I thought it was seldom, which he illuminateth seldom bringeth him joy. So it is with such unhappy truths as Bahamut's immense shadow doth conceal. Well, gotta get my mustache out of the way. I need to trim that shit before Evo. I don't want to be drinking my drink and tasting mustache. That shit's gross. Yet ever onward forgetteth... Forgeth? Forgeth. I'm so fucking dumb. I thought it was like some weird way of saying like forgive or forget. Hairy drink. No. Speaking of which, I need water. Let me handlebar my mustache. It's fucking forgeth. Like forge ahead. Forgeth ahead. Forgeth. Sounds like a name in a fantasy game. My name is Forgeth. Yet ever onward forgeth Mistress Alisaie, undeterred by the burden of knowledge that weigheth heavy on her heart. 'Tis a perilous path she hath chosen, a painful one. I prithee, Velka, remain by her side as her valiant blade, that she might see her quest to its conclusion. Oh, I'm alt-tabbed out, aren't I? Speak of the devil, and she shall so appear.
Velka, it is well that you are here.
My lady, how might I serve you this day?
I have met with some difficulty in my mission, Urianger, and I should be grateful for your counsel. As you know, Bahamut's physical form is regenerating beneath the Cartano Flats even as we speak.
Ooh, the suspenseful music. I like how it fades off. I wonder how you would do that on an actual piano. I don't think you can. Unless, like, there's new shit on pianos that I'm not aware of, or you're using a keyboard.
If we are to prevent his return, we must needs disable the two remaining internment hulks that sustain him. Every moment our mission is delayed, the realm is pushed closer to the brink of destruction. Alas, though I have determined the location of the fragments of Dalamud leading to the hulks, I have been unable to find a way to enter them.
And gain the And gained admittance is but the first step to your perilous undertaking. When last thou descendant into Bahamut's subterranean vastness, thou didst thou not, that the dread primal had bound the shade of Nail Van Darnus onto his will. And though thou didst consign the fallen legatus to blessed oblivion, thou mayest recall that the piteous. Thou mayest recall that the piteous wretch was not alone. Doubt not, but that Bahamut's other thralls shall seek to hinder thy passage.
You can say his name, Urianger. I have not forgotten that my grandfather is waiting for us.
My lady, I would remind you that I must Sorry, that sentence threw me. I must remind you, as I must oft remind myself, that the man whom we beloved and revered is no more. What remaineth is but a shade which defileth, but which defileth his memory. The vile verbiage that spilleth from his lips. Why do I slur? Has nothing to do with the 47 drinks from before. Shh. The vile verbiage that spilleth from his lips must not be heeded, for it cometh not from your grandsire, but from Bahamut himself. Hey, what's up, Wade? 4th of July, no plans that I'm aware of. No, probably not. Why, what's up? Stream-wise, definitely not. As far as I know. Why, what's up?
You need not worry, Urianger. Come what may, I will not stray from the course. I will not let grandfather's sacrifice be in vain.
Ah, what you doing? What kind of show are you doing?
But mere words will not take us whither where we must go. As I said, I have been unable to find a way to enter the fragments of Dalamud.
Oh. Ooh. I'm trying to get down to his level. What you doing for a stream? My lady, I might suggest that you visit the fragments again in Velka's company. Full oft hath the warrior of light set events in motion by virtue of her presence alone. Hey, Lindsay, how you doing? Hey, and tall person too. It's your adopted daughter. Nice. 'Tis possible that she may do so again. Ah, no worries, man. I get ya. Wow, Civ 6. I have not played that in many a moon. I'm not very good at that game. Mainly because I get impatient and I start just attacking people way too early. It's like, yeah, I didn't build up shit. But I'll probably be down for the MK11 and Jackbox stream. Well, you know, the Jackbox. And I might stay for Civ 6. If I can get really far away from anyone, I'll do good. I, the while, shall search for answers of mine own. By our efforts combined, full sure am I that the path shall be revealed to us ere long.
Were it anyone else, I should question the wisdom of such advice. Yet I cannot deny that what you say about Valka is true. Very well. I shall do as you suggest.
Whatever you do, do not mistake an Alisaie for Alphino. She will murder you in your sleep. Psh, I am the warrior of light. I dare her. I'll use, shit, what is that buff with the wall called for tanks? I'll use that. She can't damage me then.
Assuming you have no objections, of course. Good. Now, we seek entry to 2 fragments of Dalamud. One lies at the Burning Wall in eastern Thanalan, and the other at the Singing Shards in Mordona.
Oh, okay. Have a good night, tall person. I hope you enjoy the replay. And have a good day at work, man.
I left an assistant at each location with instructions to continue searching for means of ingress. It is not impossible that they could since have found something useful to us. Let us begin by visiting my man at the Burning Wall, Dex. I think it was.
I think it's called Reflect. Here, I'm gonna check real quick since I can look. Not even a tank LB3 could save you from her, she's just a little one. Rampart. Rampart is what I'm thinking of. She's tiny. You guys may not know it, but I have a habit of intentionally wanting to piss. I don't know why, man. All the tiny women I knew in my life, I just like messing with them. Like, what are you gonna do? You gonna hit me? Shh. It's just, I don't know why. It's fun. I like bugging them. Not in a mean way, in a playful way. Shit, I do it to my sister. Because she's tiny. Which is very surprising, because I thought for sure as she was growing up as a kid, it's like, you're going to be taller than me. I don't know why. You're growing like a fucking weed, and then she just stopped. Like, oh. You're tiny. And then she doesn't like it. Ah, yes, Rampart. I saved that, OGCD on global cooldown, yes? When I get a tank buster. Yeah, that's what I usually save it for when I'm actually in a boss fight. If not, then I use that shit, pretty fucking quick. Yeah, that's like one of the first things that I pop when I'm in a dungeon. Mainly because I'm playing with random healers. Most of the time I was, and I did not trust them. Alisaie's assistant. I know, I love that theme. Also, I learned her name is not Terra in the Japanese, it's Tina. Why did they change it? If you're not working and you end up doing the stream, yeah, I'm down. Play some Mortal Kombat. I'll jump back on that game and keep practicing the character that I picked up. I will not say who it is, though. That will be a secret. The mitigation tools are hardly needed when you're a warrior. I don't know, man. The couple of times that I died says otherwise. Although I like to grab big fucking groups. As many as I can get. I say, are you not Mistress... Yeah, are you not Mistress Elima, my lady's most faithful companion? Sinus, madam, at your... Sinus, madam, at your service. And may I say, what an honor it is to meet you. Hey, what's up, Alisaie? That is not Dex. What are you talking about?
How goes the survey, Dex?
My lady, it shames me to say this, that I have found no viable path to the fragments. Oh, alright. Chill hangstream, sweet. Though it stands there, before our very eyes, the way thither has thus far proven impassable. When the fragment fell and pierced the land, it caused a prodigious amount of aether to spew forth. 'Twas this that gave rise to the land's twisted lay, which seems destined to thwart our efforts. Even were an opening to exist, I fear that we struggle to reach it.
We cannot give up. Keep trying. Keep trying. Try harder. Like, oh my god. So near are we, yet so far. Well, it avails us not to stand here and stare at the thing. Let us away to Mordona and try the other fragment. Perhaps Sinis has fared better.
You got those names mixed up. Upon that note, my lady, there is something I must tell you. I am sorry to report that I lost contact with my brother just over a bell ago. As you know, the Singing Shards are home to many fell creatures, ogres among them. While I do not wish to cause you undue alarm, I fear something unspeakable may have happened to Dex.
What? Why didn't you give me strength? We must hurry to my assistant's aid, Velka.
I've reached level 99 in the MSQ. I can say that Dawn Trail's story vastly improves in the second half. Huh. Oh wait, hold up. What am I on? Here's Crow. Well, the little Crow. And there's Morkov. Good chocobos. Alright. To Mordona. As soon as I eventually click over to that shit. I have reached level 95 on my red mage. And I haven't even finished Endwalker with that character. I stopped there like, what the fuck? 4 years ago? Yeah, it was like 4 years ago. And the only thing I've done since then is like just play the fucking duty roulette. This way. It's a beautiful sight. Oh. Hold up. I need to change this setting. I prefer being able to look around at stuff. That is still so cool looking. Especially since I can still fly it, I just... Up and down will be the pain. Oh, we get to go... Hold up. Yo, what's up? No. I can check real quick. Give me a second. Uno momento, I will be right back. I have returned. I had to go check something. I also brought back chips. Have you been extracting materia from your gear pieces? No. I know that's a thing. I have not been doing that at the moment. I probably should. That would probably be smart. Oh man, I needed those chips. I was getting hungry. I could feel it. You bastard. Who the hell do you think you guys are? Damn, I accidentally turned up the volume on this when I took the headphones off. Poco, get out of the way, you're gonna die. Oh, he got it off. To be honest, I thought it was the other one. Holy crap, I've been going for 50 minutes already? There has been so much fucking talking. I haven't even gotten into the raid yet. Thank you, adventurer. For a moment there, I feared that my bones were to be ground up and used to bake bread.
I am relieved to see that you are unharmed. It was wrong of me to press such a dangerous task upon you.
My lady, your worries are wasted on me. 'Twas nothing at all, I assure you. You can meld materia to your gear pieces, but your crafter jobs have to be leveled up. Oh, okay. If it pleases you, I shall report of my findings. As you can see, though the tip of the fragment is exposed, the rest is encased in rock and crystal, rendering it impossible to enter the structure. We might try excavating the area around the fragment, but that is like to take time, and there really is no telling how deep we may need to dig before we can find a suitable point of ingress. As such, I am forced to conclude that gaining entry to this fragment is unrealistic. Forgive me, my lady.
Confound it. We are losing precious time. What are we to do now?
"'Tis I, Urianger. Glad tidings have I found for thee and my lady. For a blessing, a way hath been found by which thou mayest enter the remaining fragments of Dalamud. Pray escort Mistress Alisaie to the cerulean processing plant in northern Thanalan. There, all shall be made clear." Alright. We have to go to the processing plant.
Urianger has found a way? Then we must go to him at once.
Yeah, Urianger talks all fancy like he does. My hillbilly ass can't understand him, though. Wherefore thou comest, doth the sun shine upon thy visage? Booyah. Mine apologies for summoning you thus from afar, my lady, but 'tis here that your journey may finally begin.
I did wonder. To my knowledge, there are no fragments in northern Thanaland.
Nor are you mistaken, my lady. Yet a pathway doth exist, one which you yourself have made use of in the past. At the conclusion of your several forays into the binding coil, 'twas at the crystal formation which lieth to the north of this place that you did emerge, was it not?
Yes, an ethereal stream bore us back to the surface. That much I had surmised. Are you suggesting that we can use it to return to the underground? And even if that were possible, would it not simply bear us back to those places which we have already explored?
It need not, my lady. Pray allow me to explain. Upon the evidence of your experience, it seemeth plain that two interment husk may share the self-same ethereal egress. From this, we did infer that the others may be connected in likewise. Thus did we labor long to verify the existence of further tributaries to the self-same stream. In which task we were at length successful. 'Twas then but a matter of arriving at a solution to the problem of traveling to an unattended destination. That one might reach what we may call the headwater. We propose to employ a modified aetherite which serveth to... I got chips in my throat, shit. To serveth to amplify such ripples as to originate from said source. By focusing one's essence upon these ripples, it should be possible to make the journey. Yet be fairly warned, my lady. As with all tried modes of ethereal travel, this method entaileth considerable danger. Merely to attempt the voyage could cost you your life.
That is a risk I am willing to take. You are brilliant, Urianger. But I am curious. Did you have assistance in forming this plan? I could not help noticing your repeated use of the word we, unless you have taken to using the majestic plural in our absence.
Nay, my lady. As you have correctly surmised, I was not alone in this endeavor.
Meaning there are others who are aware of our mission. It cannot be helped now. Preventing Bahamut's return is what matters. If some secrecy must be sacrificed to achieve our goal, then so be it.
Where'd you go? Alisaie, I need to see you. Oh, you're on the other side. Hey, cool aetherite.
So, that must be the modified aetherite. What are the immortal flames doing here?
I think I know who this is. Wait. Actually, I may not know who this is. Unless... Hold up, I need to Google. It is! I had to look up, what is Alisaie's full name? That's their last name.
Those men may...
Those... Fuck. It's hard to do him.
Those men may be sworn flames of Uldar, but they are first and foremost faithful retainers of House Louis.
How the hell do you say their last name? It's French, isn't it? Levelier. Leveilleur. Leve. Love. I don't like this. La, like luggage. Or soft la. Love. Loveilleur. 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 I think I can do it.
They are faithful retainers of House Lovelair. Loveair. Loveair.
I can speak the French. My sister hates when I do that, especially when she was trying to learn French. I too can speak the French. Croissant.
Alpha Node. So it was you who was helping Urianger. Who else could it have been, dear sister? Lest you worry, I have no intention of making the details of your venture public. Like you, I would prefer to avoid causing a panic. But given that which is at stake, namely the survival of the realm, one must be willing to accept help when it is offered. Would you not agree? At the very least, do not be cross with Urianger. 'Twas at my behest that he kept silent.
How do I think it felt? How do you think I felt when I first read Urianger's name? If I didn't hear how his name was pronounced, I would have totally butchered it. Dude, I am so glad I heard that name before I started fucking streaming this shit. And I'm like, when I finally fucking saw that name, I was like, you have to be the bastard.
We will speak later.
Pray forgive me, my lady, but knowing full well your intent, I judged it meet that Master Alphano be informed. Meet or met? Met's one E, isn't it? Though your grandsire hath become Bahamut's thrall, his noble blood courseth yet through both your veins, and if he must needs be struck down. Yeah, I missed the easily pronounceable names in the past Final Fantasy games. Yeah, like Cecil, or as some people say it, Cecil, and that shit drives me up a wall. I know it's like a difference between, you know, like English people and Americans and how they speak English, but it's like, oh my god, how do you get Seth? Like Seh. I have never read a word with a C and an I, and it got Seh. My favorite character's name is going to probably give you a stroke once you meet him. Oh no.
Do you hear that, Alpha Node? I mean to strike down Grandfather, and when I have done so, I shall banish Bahamut to the Aether. Nothing you say will sway me from my course. I will protect Eorzea, and I will uphold Grandfather's legacy.
Whoa, calm down, bitch.
Grandfather's legacy? So you still do not know what you yourself desire. Your actions are still driven by borrowed resolve. Borrowed resolve? What does that have to do with anything? Protecting Eorzea was Grandfather's goal, and we made it ours, both of us. That is why we came here, unless you have forgotten. Gods forbid I should ever forget, Alisaie. But you misunderstand. I do not question your resolve, only whence it came. If it were your own, you would be able to tell me precisely why you desire to so fervently to protect Eorzea. Yet you cannot, for it is not your resolve, but Grandfather's. You may struggle to see the difference, but borrowed resolve shall never be as strong as that which springs from within. But let us speak of this another time. For now, preventing Bahamut's return is all that matters. To be plain, I have no objection to striking down whatever is left of Grandfather. Know, however, that I will be accompanying you this time, as a son of House Louvière. I would be present for his final moments. Very well. You may join us on one condition. I make the decisions.
My character look over. Bitch, what? I am the warrior of... I'm the main character here. The fuck you mean your decisions? This is my quest now. I'm here to slay a dragon.
If it please, milady, the name's Erkenrod. Our preparations are just about complete. When you're ready to embark on your mission, just give me the word. I'll be waiting for you at the Cerulean processing plant.
Oh, are you free?
Pay no heed to my brother. You can rely on me. We have come far together, you and I, and together we shall see our journey to its end.
Alright guys, unfortunately there won't be the Bahamut raid today. It is fucking hot today. I'm sweating my ass off. And I want to finish this all up in one stream. So I'm going to do the Bahamut and then the end bit next time. Also, I need to get ready to go to the gym soon.
I've been waiting for you, Miss Elima. I'm pleased to say that Aetherite's primed and ready. As you know, the remaining internment hulks...
Why couldn't it be Husk? Why does it gotta be Hulks?
Internment hulks are connected to the fragments in Eastern Thanalan and Mordona. It is to the former that we'll be sending you first. Now, you'll be starting inside the Hulk, meaning you won't have to cover so much ground. The drawback being that you'll be fighting for your life from the moment you get there. Best be prepared for anything for Milady's sake, if not your own. And that's about all I can tell you. When your preparations are in order, just give me the word, and I'll send you on your way. I may even throw in a prayer for your speedy return just to be on the safe side.
Quest complete. The final coil of Bahamut. Yeah, like, I'm not even kidding, guys. It is hot. I hate fucking California during the summer. Winter's not that bad. But California during the summer, man, I cook in this fucking room. I don't have a fan. I need to get one. Specifically just for this. But I need to find one that doesn't kick up a bunch of air where it'll pick up on the mic. That's the only problem. That's right, I suffer for the craft, guys. I suffer for you. Alright, let me close the party. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, comment, like, share, subscribe, ring that notification bell, all that good YouTube shit. And as always, this is Kyle, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out. Oh my god, you're in Arizona? I don't know what I was about to say. Dude, I feel so bad for you. It's even worse. You're in hell.